Those are friendly eyes, right? So these are really very much that in the audience, find people paying attention to you. So these are the way to make you have attention external. If you're not too sure the audience are having friendly eyes, what you're going to do? Ask your friend to come to the audience. And make them sitting around area that you know where they are. And then make sure that they look ahead. That will be the way that they're giving you the support and energy. And then you will feel confident. Okay? Good. Of course, we must visualize the good outcome, first of all. Think about, oh, by the time I finish, I'm done, I feel very good, and then the judges feel very, very good as well. So these are the ways that to make you feel confident. And of course, you pause to begin. Before you begin. To collect the cell before you begin. Do we have some more? In fact, I have some more. Remember what Karen said one thing about how to be confident? It's what we call the so what attitude. You know what so what means? So what? So what means so what? So basically, if you are doing something stupid on stage, let them have the pleasure of finding their stupidness in you. Sometimes perfect is not too good. Right? Okay. By the way, did I tell you that I'm actually an engineer by profession? No, I'm a civil engineer. You know what civil engineer does? Or civil engineers do? We build tunnels, we build airports. I have been contributing to the development of Hong Kong in building airports, the new airport, and demolishing the old airport, and reclamation. I've done a lot of these things. Now, tunneling, you know what tunneling means, right? Tunneling. So we engineer do tunnel from two ends. And then what we do is, in Hong Kong, we do tunneling from both two ends. And by the time the two tunnels meet in the center, this is what we're trying to do, right? This is what, and then they will be breaking through ceremony by VIPs. This is how we build tunnels in Hong Kong. In France, they also build tunnels. But you know, French people are very, very special. They don't care whether the two tunnels meet in the center. If they meet, all right, they meet. If they don't, so what are they going to do? They build two tunnels. Yeah. So when you go to France, you'll notice that there are many twin tunnels. Right? So they have this so what kind of attitude. It still works, doesn't matter. So carry this so what attitude that will help you feel very relaxed. Okay? Eye contact, I mentioned about friendly eyes. I mentioned about attention external, and more importantly, that you need to really connect with the audience in order that the audience know that you are talking to them, right? So how can we have connection with the audience using our eyes? Are we going to look at each and every one like this, starting with the first row? Then I will become very busy, right? If an audience 300 are starting looking around, doing their roll count and so on and so forth to end and up, and then coming back here, no, that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is very simple. You start with friends or friendly eyes. Say, for example, I know this boy likes me. He has been paying attention all along. So what I do is I'm going to look at him for about 3, 4, 5 seconds until I notice that he becomes a little bit embarrassed. And then next I'm going to turn to somebody else. I have to feel about where I'm going to find another pair of friendly eyes. Say, for example, I'm going to find another pair of friendly eyes over there. So I'm going to turn around to this side. But then the turning must be done in a very artful way. Is that you do not turn like a robot. That's not the way to turn. The way to turn would be either your body go first, your eyes still there. Or your eyes go first, your body turns. So either way, that is almost like dancing. It's like ballroom dancing. Right? That's the way to do it. So make it very natural. So instead of having to look at everybody, you start with someone, and then say, for example, 3 points to make. So I start with first point, and then I'm going to second point, and then the third point, like that. It goes like that. So very randomly. But basically, we're going to cover the entire audience at the end. Okay, right? So the eye contact very important. And say, for example, I'm going into a room, I'm going to take part in a contest. I'm going to have 4 judges right in front of me. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Find the one you like most. Right? And start looking at that person for a few seconds. And then you're going to look at another one. And you go back to the third. It goes like this, right? It's easy when a group is kind of clustered together. It's easy. But having a big audience like this, we may have to kind of always pay attention that I have not been paying attention to the upper deck audience. So I'm now paying attention up there. And then finishing my point and coming back down here. And then I'm maybe moving to the other side. So by looking at the audience feel your existence. They feel your existence, they know you're here. And they will have to pay attention. So that's the way to do it. So I mentioned that eye contact perhaps for about 3-4 seconds. Do not stay with one person for too long. Okay? And of course we smile. On the face. Smile. I asked you to smile to me before, right? And guys in particular, when you smile, you check it out on the mirror and make sure that you look good, right? Finally, any other part of your face that you can move. The eyebrow, some people can even move their ears. I'm not quite sure you can do that. So all these are things that you can do to help you to deliver your speech non-verbally. Okay. All right. Because a smile can draw attention, right? And then a smile can connect the audience. When you smile to the audience, of course, in appropriate occasions, sometimes a smile may not be appropriate, depending on the content of the speech, right? So must be very careful with that. But most of the case, smiling is a good way in connecting with the audience. And of course, it shows sincerity. It also masks your nervousness. When you feel really nervous, smile can help you to relax. So if you feel nervous, you can smile, start smiling, and then you can feel better. And of course, smile can use it to buy time. If you're not quite sure how to say what is my next line, then that will help. That will help. Finally, create laughter, right? You laughed just now. Okay. Hand gesture. Where to put our hands? Where? Number 20th response. Yes. Next to our body. Not like that, right? Be natural, coming, right? Again, relax. Yes. If you can forget where your hands are,